I want to start with a recap on the Nintendo Direct that happened September, was it 13th? 13th, I believe. I'm not going to talk about it for too long, as I said, because it happened 2 weeks ago. It's all kind of digested. But I've only ever watched like 4 Directs, my first one being February in 2021. Yeah, that was the first one, I believe. Just because when I was younger, I never like paid attention. I would see what comes out on TV commercials. I would see what comes out at GameStop. Like I would see like the upcoming games list. That was how I knew, or my brother would tell me, because he paid attention and still does. But now that I pay attention, I've watched 4 Directs. Out of the 4, I think it's 4. Yeah, maybe 5. It's 5. Out of the 5, that is by far the worst one I've ever seen. Now, I want to clear up because someone's going to kill me. It's not the worst Direct ever, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not. But out of the last 5, certainly it's the worst one, right? Zelda, cool. Pikmin, cool. No Tomodachi. Okay, now, this is a mess. I didn't need Tomodachi Life, but like, normally they would have like 2 more good games. They announced updates for like 3 games: Splatoon, Strikers, and Switch Sports. 3 updates for games. No new games. Like, come on! I was hoping for some port. I mean, we have the Kirby thing, but like, I've already played that game. Like a port that everyone wanted, like a high demand port, like a Tomodachi Life, like shoot, there was some other game that everyone wanted to get ported. It was by Nintendo. I forget. But like a high demand port. Dreamland is cool. The game was good, but no one really like requested that or anything, right? Like I don't think it's necessary. So yeah, I didn't think it was good. The best announcement in there for me was I mean, yeah, it was Zelda. It was Zelda, and then Pikmin, and then, they were, everything below that was kind of just equal. So the big rumor was no, or yes, we were getting a Twilight Princess and or Wind Waker port. Neither happened. Which they're not necessary because we got a release date now, so we can just wait for that. But I mean, I really thought that we would get a port of one of those games. I thought that we would get the trailer. I thought that, they would say the release date, and then they would announce right after, also, this game is coming to the Switch in excitement, like to build up to it. And they would show one of those games trailers and happy days, Unfortunately, we didn't get any of those. So, unfortunate to say the least. But I mean, I have to say that I expected that. I didn't I did and I didn't, because I said that I did, but now I'm saying that I didn't. I did and I didn't. I thought it would be in there because it makes sense, but I also didn't think it would be in there because if it's going to release in spring 2023, it's a little short notice to put a whole Zelda game on the Switch and then release the new one. I don't know, that's just what I think. So I didn't expect it, but yeah, we didn't get it, and we probably will never get another Zelda game. Guys, this is probably the last Zelda game on the Switch. It's the Switch is almost 6 years old. Nintendo consoles never really go past 8 years of lifetime, maybe 9 if you're the... No. They never really go past 8 years of, just one console. So, that'll probably be the last Zelda game on the Switch. So, you better enjoy it, because it's the last one until, if I had to guess, 2025, 6, something like that. So I also want to talk about the last episode. The big thing I was talking about at the end, the big thing I was discussing, was the Nintendo leakers that have insider information as to when directs will be, when, what games will be announced. So what happened with the direct has got me a little bit closer to believing these Nintendo leakers. I was 0% convinced. Now I'm like 25. Because one of them, and I forget the name, I'll put it on the screen or something. One of them got the date right. One of them got the exact date right. It was announcement Monday, direct Tuesday. Someone got that right. I'll put it on the screen who it was. One of them got that right. So whether it was lucky or not, I'm gonna start following this guy and start reporting things that he says, because he got that right. So we'll see if his future leaks are right. Hopefully they are. But yeah, otherwise, like these Nintendo leakers, I'm 25% convinced. I don't see it as like the same thing, because like there's not really like any sources close to Nintendo as there would be like a sports team. There's no like close sources, like information doesn't get out easy. That's why nobody's expected Pikmin 4. There were no leaks of Tears of the Kingdom, like the title. There were no leaks of most of the stuff in that direct. So, yeah, I'm not convinced. We are working there, though. We are getting up there. So, that's all for the direct talk. Ugh, man. It was just so underwhelming. Like, I didn't like the whole direct. I was sitting in my chair, waiting for that big bang announcement. For me, it was Tomodachi Life. I thought that we'd totally see Tomodachi Life. It would do numbers, fan favorite, everyone loves it. I thought, like, it wasn't even a question, Tomodachi Life. I was just anxious to see if it was true. No Tomodachi Life. Come on. No Tomodachi Life. Not much that I really liked. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna buy Zelda. I'm gonna buy Pikmin 4. I'm gonna buy some of those games. There was one more I thought of. There was one more. Oh, Kirby Dreamland. I'm gonna buy these games. But like, there's normally like, you can pick out a game in each direct that you love. I didn't have that game. I didn't have that game where I'm like, oh my gosh, best thing ever. I didn't have that. I have that in every single direct until now. Last one was Switch Sports. The one before that, last September, was Animal Crossing, Brewster update. One before that, I know there was totally Mario Party Superstars, and the one before that, Super Mario 3D World, and was it Miitopia and Miitopia? Both of the no, it wasn't 3D World. 3D World was not shown in that direct. It was like around that. It was like around the same time though. It was Miitopia. It was just Miitopia. 3D World like released that February. I got it mixed up. Sorry. So yeah, it was. I could always pick out one game that I loved. This one I couldn't. So disappointing, but it is what it is. We move. Who knows when the next direct will be? I'm hoping like December. Show off some like games for the summer, but it also makes no sense because they've done directs in like February for like the past two years. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do another one in February, and also if that is the next direct, that would make sense. But